Yo, you know who it is, you know what it is, your country kinfolk, your Alabama cousin, Jabo ENT, Complete Game ENT is in the building. And right now you tuned into another episode of Brims and Blunts. And today, man, tonight, rather, I got a special guest in the building, man. You know, I was just chilling, doing my normal thing, man. I ran into my dog, my dog Pressure from back in the G, one of my good comrades, you feel me? And he said, man, I got an artist, bro, that you need to get on your show ASAP. You know what I'm saying? He say she hails from New York, man. So the Bronx, that is.
Yes.
We got SuzieSuu in the building.
Yeah, what's up, man? What's poppin'? What's cracking?
Man, chilling. So what brings you way down here to old hot Atlanta? You from way up
scenery, man. This is the Black Hollywood. This Black Hollywood. Why wouldn't I be here?
So you had to come be a part of it, huh?
Yeah, I had to come part of the movement.
Okay, well, shit, that's what's up. Well, it's your first time here, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to start at the beginning. Like, tell everybody where you from.
All right, so I'm from the Bronx, New York. You feel me? I'm from the Bronx and Miami. I'm from two places. You feel me? Raised by some Jamaicans for sure. Okay. So tell me what life was like coming up in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? As a kid. I mean, you know what? New York is a special place, man. Growing up in the Bronx, you feel me? Just like regular shit you see on TV. You got the bodegas, you got the corner stores, you got the people outside, you got energy, different cultures. So it's definitely a vibe, you know, growing up in New York, the culture, you know, hip hop and stuff like that. And just everything. Like, growing up in New York, it was dope.
Yeah.
You know, the school, even though it was different, you know, school is different from like Atlanta schools and Miami schools. It was more like metal detectors and, you know, buildings that look like jails. But it was dope. You feel me? The people.
Right.
Dope, yeah.
So tell me about your household. You come from a single parent household, both parents. Like, how was it coming up?
Yeah, I came from a single parent household. I was raised with my mother, of course.
Okay.
And you know it takes a village to raise a child, so mother, grandmother.
Right.
You know, my pops been locked up, like, you know, majority of my life, in and out, but you know how that goes. You know, he's still there, even though he wasn't physically there, he was mentally there.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Salute the pops. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Definitely salute the mom
guys. Free the guys.
Okay. Salute. So take me to school with you, man. Like, what type of student were you? Were you studious? Like, what you was doing? You talking to all the boys, breaking hearts? Like, what you was doing in school? Like,
man,
you the smart girl or?
I was a talkative girl. I was always talkative. They always used to, between school and, because I went to school in Miami too. So let's not get between school growing up in New York and growing up in Miami, I always was the girl that got the report card that said talkative, too excessive. They used to take my desk and put it outside the classroom door just for me not to talk to people. But I mean, honestly, I was on my shit. Like, I went to school and I did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? But I was always my own person. Like, I always wrote my own book, followed my own lead, did my own things. Yeah, I used to fight all the time.
What you was fighting out there for now? What you fighting over?
Man, these bitches will fight me for no reason. I got a story where a shorty just wanted to fight me because she just didn't like me. They asked her, why you don't like her? I just don't like her. You know, bitches used to not want to fight me for no reason. Like, man, I ain't do nothing. You did something
to them girls, man.
I ain't do nothing. I mean, I remember a time, right? A shorty wanted to fight me over her mans that I'm not even talking to. Like, she was like, yo.
But her man probably was like infatuated with you, though.
Yeah, but I ain't got nothing to do with me. I told shorty, your mans is not my type.
No, it don't as a grown person, but when you a kid, it do. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think, you know what I'm saying, when you a kid.
Man, I used to smack these bitches, man. I ain't gonna lie. I used to fight. I was bad as shit, and I used to walk around with an Army fatigue book bag that said Soldier Susie. Before I was SuzieSuu, I was Soldier Susie.
You had some friends? What your clique was looking like? You had some friends?
I had a group of friends. But you know what type of student I was? I was like the type of student, honestly. Like, I was never a person that stuck to one clique of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to talk to the nerds, too, because if I'm inside the class and I need some answers, I'm going to look out for them. Yeah. They're going to look out for me. You know what I'm saying? So I was never attached to a group of people. I was just a person that was just outgoing. I spoke to everybody and everybody fucked with me. So if you had beef with me, it was personal. You know, that was your fault because everybody fucked with me. How could you not like Susie? Even the dykes like Susie.
Oh man,
the dykes dead ass like Susie in school.
Hey, that's how it be sometimes. So, salute to them too, I guess. So tell me some of the trials and tribulations you had to overcome just on this journey. Now, first of all, tell me, how did you even get into music? Like, what made you even like music?
Good question. When I was young, I was always infatuated with music. I always knew like every song, but one person that I gravitated towards was Lil Wayne. And, you know, back in the days, we never used to have iPhones and stuff. I was born in 96, by the way.
Okay, I would say, so what's your consideration of back in the days?
Yeah, my back in the days was when we used to have the computers with the box on it, the TV with the box. Yeah, we used to have to do MySpace and graphic designs for MySpace and shit like that.
Okay.
So back in the days, that's when we used to have to write down the lyrics. We couldn't go to Rap Genius and go find the lyrics. Yeah. So that's when I became infatuated with music because I loved Lil Wayne, and I used to write his songs down in my notebook, like all his songs.
What was your favorite Lil Wayne song?
Damn.
The first one you wrote down, what was the one you was like, okay, I got to get these lyrics right. I can't fuck this up.
I'm trying to think right now. It's so many Lil Wayne songs that I like. It had to be off of The Drought. I think it was a freestyle too.
Yeah.
I think it was definitely off a freestyle off of Rap City.
Okay.
When he was like, I'm bleeding like it's red in my cup, and you can smell what I cut. And yeah, I sip that lean. Yeah, that was that freestyle. I think it was on. Yeah. But I liked it. I think I was more infatuated with 3P. Like that was my shit right there. Watch me. Watch me. And Mr. Carter when he was going against him and Jay that was my era right there.
They went stupid on that shit.
So definitely. So for sure, like Lil Wayne and Boosie.
Okay,
was
you
my
fuck with Boosie.
Yeah, Boosie was my was my guy.
What Boosie you fuck with? You like youngest of the camp Boosie? Or you like?
I mean underground.
You
Boosie.
like badass Boosie?
Badass like when Boosie was with Webby Boosie.
Okay, like ghetto stories and gangster music and shit like that.
When he said, if you my nigga, you my nigga, then we stay together.
That was on, I think that was on one of, like, Youngest of the Camp Before My Thugs or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But, I remember getting a Boosie CD when he was, like, maybe 14 on the front of that motherfucker.
For
15,
sure.
And he was young as shit. And my partners used to listen to him all the time.
All day.
And when I gave him a shot, I was like, oh, yeah, I fuck with this young nigga right here. He cold as shit. Sure.
Yeah, he was tough. I used to watch his little freestyle interviews with him, and I think the nigga name was Biggs. I don't know if he rap anymore, but I used to watch a lot of like freestyle.
You talking about Big Papa?
Yeah, Big Papa.
Yeah,
with him and Big Papa. He said, "You fuck with me, yeah."
Kisses and hugs. For niggas and thugs who fuck with sisters and studs. Saw his mama.
Then you gotta put her head down, made me shed a tear. Now I want somebody dead now. Rest in peace.
I'ma ride for you, boy.
Yeah,
man. Yeah,
that was the Boosie.
Salute the Boosie, man.
Yeah, salute the Boosie, man, for sure.
Yeah, that's dope. That you would be from New York, but you say you spent a lot of time in Miami, though, right? So when did you migrate to Miami?
I was back and forth with Miami, so I'll say like middle school towards like 9th grade, let's say 6th grade to like 9th grade. You know, I was in Miami. Those were probably my most fighting days of my life. Miami, it be so damn hot. They just be miserable when to fight for no reason. You know, back in the days, that's when your complexion used to be dark going to school in Miami because you used to walk the blocks.
Right.
Yeah, shit like that.
Right.
Miami was way hotter back then.
So you say 6th to 9th grade, and 9th grade you came back to New York?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, bet. And so that's when you discovered the music?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. Well, let's talk about some of the trials and tribulations you had to overcome just in your lifetime. Like for me, like I always tell people, like my mama passed the lupus like in 2000, you know what I'm saying? I probably was 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? So that was just one of the obstacles that I had to overcome along my journey in life, period. Not even my musical journey. So right. What did you have to overcome in your life to get to where you at right now?
Honestly, I knew what I wanted out of life, and I knew what I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? And the journey was, you know, everybody got a story. And my story was my pops and 6 of his brothers, which is my uncles, you know, they got locked. And my mom, of course, being a single mother with 3 kids, you know, she had to do things on her own. I had to watch her work. Same with my grandmother. My grandmother, you know, still working to this day. So I think that was the thing that kind of pushed me to want to, you know, do more and pursue into my music shit, because this is all I wanted. You know, this is what I know. This is what I know how to do. You know, I feel like some people come on this earth just like how some people they born to be doctors. Their mind was made up. Right. They was here to help people. Right. You know what I'm saying? And their mind was made up. So I feel like that's what it was. Like, I watched my mom struggle with 3 kids. She had 2 girls, 1 boy. My dad, I seen him go in and out of jail. Shit, prison justice reform. You know, shit like that. Like, I'm still going through the motions, but, you know, that's what drives me. Yeah, that's dope, though. That's dope. You got to use that shit as a positive. All the negative shit, you know what I'm saying? You got to flip it around and use it as a positive, use it as fuel to keep pushing and shit. So I definitely applaud you and commend you for that. Being from the Bronx, like how is it just trying to uphold the standard? Because y'all got some good MCs, some dope MCs that come out the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? You got a long list of motherfuckers that let the niggas tell it. The shit started in the South Bronx, didn't it? That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? But hip-hop. So how does it feel just to, you know, fly that banner and, you know what I'm saying, uphold that? How it feels to uphold that? Yeah. I mean, it feels great. To represent that shit. To represent the Bronx, New York, it feels great. It feels great, man. I feel like there's a lot of dope artists, like you saying, that comes up out of New York right now, and a lot of female artists that are dope as well. And I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel great doing it, you know, because a lot of time New York is a selfish place. I'm gonna be honest. Atlanta is more united and more support they people than New York. New York is like a dog-eat-dog world. Like, they see you doing something just because they ain't doing. I mean, regular that. Why you think it's like that though? I feel like it's like that because we don't have that many chances and opportunities. I feel like we do, but we don't at the same time. Like, Atlanta got the opportunities. Atlanta got the people and the resources. Like, you know, as far as black-owned and people who are willing to invest and people who own things and doing their own things like you know, your podcast and shit like that. Like, New York is only so much. You know what I'm saying? And then they got to go to Manhattan and shit like that, talk to the white man, you know, to spit something or just to get on. So I feel like it's just different, like, in that word. So I'm just kind of blessed to be, I feel like everything happened for a reason. Like, I'm here for a reason. I came to Atlanta for a reason. I'm happy that I'm here to put on for New York because, like I said, it's hard. Right. I know some dope-ass female artists that's mad tough, like, tough. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But they not getting the recognition that they'll never get heard, or they'll never get, like, salute my girl, Billboard Baby up there in New York. They be doing her thing, Harlem and shit. Like, she did that cypher. She was on that cypher. Yeah, she was on that cypher. Yeah, that cypher was tough. Yeah. I met her a couple years ago when I did a press run up there in New York and shit. So she dope as fuck. You agree with that? As far as what how New York is? Have you been up there to agree with that? Like, it's a dog-eat-dog world. In a way, I mean, cause I did a record with Jadakiss back in the day, like 2013, and I actually got to go up there and go to D Block Studios and shit, and the shit was like I expected D Block Studios to be when I was in my mind, like, you know what I'm saying, niggas was lifting weights, niggas was playing, gambling on the game, niggas was, you know what I'm saying, talking shit back and forth to each other and shit, and it just gave me like you said, doggy dog vibe. But y'all, to me, it's all about environment, like. Y'all come from the concrete jungle, what they call it. You know what I'm saying? Us, we grew up, some people grew up in the city, but a lot of us grew up, we had yards and cars in the yard and a backyard with a dog and shit. So we spoke to our neighbors, and you know what I'm saying? We was raised up a little bit more friendlier. You know what I'm saying? In New York, everybody's just doing what the fuck they doing. They ain't studying. They ain't trying to say, excuse me, pardon me, my bad. I think it really has to do with the scenery because everybody's so just close together. You know?
That too. And y'all ain't got no fucking front yard and shit. Everybody just walking straight to the concrete and shit like that. Like niggas coming out the house mad because they can't even see no grass. You feel me? Like
they be dumb hype to come out here and see out here. They be like, yo, that shit beautiful.
Yeah, man. But I fuck with New York. I actually, when I was coming up, I actually favored. I ain't gonna say favorite, but I listened to a lot more New York artists than I did Southern artists when I used to be in my alone time and shit, riding in my whip and shit.
Like Jay and Nas and
Jay,
Kiss.
Nas my favorite rapper. So it used to be like Nas, Jay, Kiss, Joe Budden, like J Hood, Cassidy, Sheek Luch, Styles.
My bad.
Who else I used to listen to like a motherfucker? A lot of them niggas, bro. A lot of them niggas. A nigga named Early. Like, it used to be a lot of niggas on them Clue tapes that, you know what I'm saying, that's the only time you heard them, on the Clue tape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like everybody had a partake into, like, New York and New York artists. Because I feel like that's where it kind of originates from, you know? And then Atlanta started to take over the time. I'm going to give it to Atlanta. Atlanta definitely started to take over the time.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. You know,
that's why everybody's trying to move out here now.
Right. So, how you feel about the I heard some of your records, you know what I'm saying? I was eavesdropping over here, you know what I'm saying? I heard some of your records over there. They sound good as hell. How you feel about in New York trying to ban the drill shit? The drill videos and the drill sound and shit like that?
I feel like it has nothing to do with the music. Like, I feel like, see, I ain't gonna get into politics, but honestly, I just feel like them trying to ban it is just trying to suppress the people that's coming up from out of New York doing that sound. Like, drill music ain't just drill music like what y'all know from Chicago and the shooting scene and killing and shit. Drill music make you feel. You feel me? It's a beat. You ain't gotta necessarily talk about what niggas is talking about. So for them to just put a face on it, I feel like they just put a label on it and just trying to ban it. I think that's just corny and whack. Hopefully they don't.
But what about the niggas who is talking about, like the niggas, the little 14-year-old got killed 3 days ago? You know what I'm saying? Like, what about the niggas who is talking about that in their raps? Like, do you feel they should ban those videos? You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, I mean, rap is rap, art is art.
Right.
But at the end of the day, people are still people. So you got to have some kind of line drawn between humanity and what's art. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, these are real people. You know what I'm saying? Such and such got shot in the head and whatever. We smoking such and such and whatever niggas say.
Yeah, that'd be corny. I ain't gonna lie, that'd be corny because
so on both sides of the coin, it'd be corny to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I can't. It's like I gotta agree to disagree. Like, I can't even pick a side, honestly. But I do disagree with the fact that these young kids are listening to it and taking footsteps into it. So, you know, I guess I don't fuck with promoting violence. Put it like that. They promoting violence, and other kids listen to it and they want to do what they doing, because people look up to these public figures and want to do what they doing or whatever. They feel like, yo, what they saying in they rap, they gotta do. Like, and
they go.
So yeah, I guess I disagree with it when it comes up for the future, because the kids is the future.
Yeah. Facts. Well, give me your top 5 list. Your top 5 MCs female.
Ooh. My top 5 MCs. So I'm gonna be real. Nicki Minaj is one.
Okay.
I love me some Nicki. I fuck with her when she was doing her, you know, on the block freestyles, when she used to be on the corner of the street.
Yeah, on the Fendi.
On the Fendi shit. On the come up.
Yeah, I remember them shit.
I feel like that was the real hustle back in the days, where people was like really trying to push the agenda, really push their pen and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So Nicki for sure. I like Foxy.
Okay.
Foxy Brown, she's definitely top. Foxy's tough. Right?
Yeah, Foxy tough.
It's crazy because if you want me to be real, I'm not gonna be like the corny person that say I don't listen to female rappers. All right, I'm not. But if I do listen to female rappers, it really be some old rappers. Where I like Miss Hustle. You know who that is?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
She's a battle rapper.
Yeah, I know about
tough.
the battle rap shit too.
I fuck with battle rap tough. She's tough. Like, I remember she did a battle. I think she was against that Louisiana shorty with the, and she was like, yo, she kind of like broke down how you disengage a clip, like.
Okay.
And the way how she like spit it was just fire. I think Miss Hustle is tough. All right, let's talk about the new, because you said top 5, so that's 3. I like Coi Leray, but I don't consider her a rapper. I consider her an artist.
Yeah, that's cool
like,
too.
She's like an all-around universal artist to me, and she has a different style to her that no one could have. Like, I like originality.
Right.
So I like Coi Leray, and as far as a new artist, who else do I like? I like Lil Kim. How the fuck could I leave her out? That's it. How could I leave her out? That was crazy. It's supposed to be Nicki, Foxy, Kim. No, Nicki, Kim, Foxy, Coi Leray. That's 4 so far?
Yeah, and you said somebody
Miss
else
Hustle.
too. Miss Hustle, yeah, Miss Hustle, yeah.
But I guess she considered as battle rap, as a female
but
battle rap
that's
artist.
still a form of art.
Yeah,
she's still an artist. You just gotta put that shit together. Man, a nigga told me one time, one of my partners that used to do regular rap, and then he started doing battle rap, and he was like, bro, you be going to the studio paying all that money to record a song that nobody will listen to. But then he like, nigga, I spent a couple of days writing these verses, and I had a whole room captivated for an hour. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, I'd rather have that over this. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I guess it makes sense to some people.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of battle rap artists, they kind of, I feel like, what's the word? They kind of subject themselves to just battle rap. You know what I'm saying? But then again, that's what fits them.
Yeah, and then that's what pay your bills, and then that shit take a lot out of you, man. To come up with some of this shit they be coming up with, I be like, bruh, I know your brain hurt, my nigga, because you thought of some shit that a nigga wouldn't even say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't
the shit that they say they don't put it in, you can't even put that in a rap. You gotta like.
Yeah, exactly. So you know what I'm saying. Salute to all the battle rappers, man,
for sure,
doing this shit. So let's talk about the project. What you got out of project or single? What you putting out right now? I see you making your rounds and shit. So what's going on?
I got a single coming out called Allure Drill. It should be dropping this week. You know, this week coming up. They fucking with it. They spinning it. Atlanta like it. I'm loving it.
That's probably
shout out the Pressure.
I like that too.
Shout out the Pressure for sure.
Yeah, Pressure
produced that. Did his thing with that, engineer that fire.
For sure. So where you see yourself going after this, man? You gonna put the record out, and then what's the next move?
The next move, we gonna keep going up. We're gonna keep having more music. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing, more content, more music. I'm trying to get far. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get far. I'm just trying to follow my soul purpose. And that's my sole purpose. So I let God guide me.
Saying nothing wrong right there, man. Tell the folk where they can follow you at, man. What's the Instagram, the Twitter, the whole 9?
You can follow me at Instagram at SuzieSuu. Twitter, ain't that a motherfucker?
Ain't that, man. You gotta change that shit.
I know.
Ain't that a motherfucker?
Ain't that a motherfucker? Because guess what? That's like, you know how people be having their little Finsta? Okay. I got my little Twitter. Ain't that a motherfucker? Because when I tweet, ain't that a motherfucker? Okay. Yeah, so... at SuzieSuu though, like follow me on Instagram at SuzieSuu. For sure, follow, like, listen.
Do you got any previous projects they need to go pick up?
Yes, I do. I
Tell
got a
what
song.
The shit is. Shit. Plugging everything.
I got a song called Good Timing. In Due Time. Yeah, In Due Time is out on, you feel me, on all platforms. I'm ready. Out on all platforms. Apple, Spotify, YouTube. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. And, you know, we coming out with more, man.
Hey, man, we gonna be definitely.
You can even find me, you type in SuzieSuu, you might find me when I was 15 years old. First rap song. First time I ever said fuck it.
And jumped out there.
Yeah. And stepped in front of a camera.
That's what's up, man. Well, I definitely appreciate you for coming by here. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with the podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's been another episode of Browns and Blunts right here with SuzieSuu. New York's Bronx finest, Miami's finest. You know what I'm saying? So y'all fuck with everything she got going on, man. We'll see y'all next time on the flip side. We're going to put you down, clown every time. You dig?